Yo, what's up guys? Lucky here with another Apex Legend video, and I'm finally going to make a video on all my suggestions for Season 4 of Apex. Hopefully somebody at Respawn sees this or somebody sends it to them, because honestly these are things that I'm pretty sure most of you will agree with everything. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start it off by pretty much saying you're going to hate to see it, but take out skill-based matchmaking please, because as you guys see when I go live, I get paired up with teammates that kind of seem to be lost or they don't know how to handle situations that well. And I'm the only one that's left 1v3ing a whole squad, and then I kill the whole squad, and then another squad comes and my teammates are kind of like just standing around. They get killed, and then I don't have time to heal, so I obviously die. So please take out skill-based matchmaking. It's honestly not benefiting Apex. It's hurting it very bad. For those of you that don't know, a lot of people have left the community of Apex. Some have even just made Smurf accounts because they literally are getting paired up against people that are way too good. Also, I feel like you guys should add where the kill count is. Not just add the assist thing for public matches, because I also want to know how many assists I have in game, not just for ranked. But also add somewhere where I can see how much damage I'm currently at in game, just so I can kind of know and I don't have to wait till the end of the match to predict how much damage I did. Legend tokens. What are we going to spend our legend tokens on? Because honestly, I don't see myself re-rolling challenges. I did it the first day just to kind of, see the whole gist of it, see if I get anything out of it, but I obviously don't. So what I propose is that since you guys don't want to allow us to spend legend tokens on skins, in the marketplace, etc., you only allow us to buy recolored skins with it every now and then. Allow us to spend a large number of the tokens on a skin. For example, make one skin cost 15,000 legend tokens, or 10,000 or 20,000 legend tokens, as some of us do have quite a few legend tokens. Speaking for myself, I know there's people that have way more than me. But that's just a suggestion, because obviously we cannot afford everything in the marketplace, and we can't afford every event that comes out, as they are extremely pricey. Also, I suggest keeping one heirloom per season, as adding to a season as you guys have done, it's kind of stressful because everybody wants it, and I feel like some people do get peer pressure into buying it just because they know that if they don't get it, the chances of them getting it get reduced to having to pretty much go through a minimum of 500 Apex packs, and you're guaranteed one heirloom. If you guys didn't know, that's exactly how it works. Whatever heirloom comes next, the event shouldn't be as expensive as it currently is, honestly. The packs should be a maximum $5 each to purchase the pack, so that will put it around 500 Apex coins, I believe. So that would be really cool, because that will for sure knock down the price of the event, and it'll make the event way less than $100, which is good, and you'll definitely bring in more people to purchase it. Even though Respawn is not having trouble selling none of the cosmetics, because a lot of the content creators purchase it not just because they like it, but we purchase it for the content, because we want to bring in more subscribers, and we want you guys to see the whole gist of purchasing it and the possible skins that you may get besides the ones that are promised. Alright, so at this point it feels like they're stalling to release a legend. They're coming out with all these heirlooms, these limited time modes, but they're stalling to release a legend till next season, season 4, which, don't get me wrong, I like that we get one legend per season, but it goes back to what I said, we don't need 2 heirlooms per season. Now, I'm a fan of Winter Express because it allows you to go up against 2 other teams only, so that really does improve the way you react to certain scenarios when you go back to playing squads, and it does force you to play as a team in Winter Express, as you're stuck on a certain small area of the map. So that right there is a plus. I absolutely love that. What I do hate about it is that the kills don't count towards your character, which is I disagree with it. I think they should, but whatever. I'm sure Respawn has reasons for that, as it's kind of easy to rack up points, XP, kills, and damage into Winter Express. I'm not even going to lie to you. And another thing I wish is that they added private lobbies to Apex. The reason I want private lobbies is because I want to be able to invite up to 60 people so we can all queue up and run our own scrims. I want to be able to run scrims against my subscribers. I want to play with every single one of you that I don't get to play on a daily basis, because when I log in, I'm either already queued up with my squad, which I have like 2 squads that I love to play with, or I'm already queued up with subscribers that already joined me the moment I logged on. So it does make it a little hard to play with everybody, but if they added private lobbies, we could definitely run squad scrims on World's Edge, as it is big enough. And honestly, I'm pretty sure Apex would be able to do private lobbies, as Titanfall did have private lobbies. So I'm not sure why they're not doing it. I hate to do this. I hate to compare games, but in Fortnite, you're able to do it. They even have, a mode where you could just vibe, chill out, explore the map. Apex needs to add this. It's very crucial, considering the fact that they're so big on skill-based matchmaking for new players. Since you guys are so big on skill-based matchmaking and pairing people up with, quote-unquote skill-liked players, then why not add private lobbies? Why not allow people to actually go up against each other to get better, or allow people to just explore the map and get paired up with randoms, and a mode that doesn't affect their KD at all, similar to how the limit time modes don't really affect your KD. Some modes, that is, of course. And honestly, skill-based matchmaking is horrible, because the new players don't get better. They're getting paired up with Smurf accounts that are just dominating the lobbies with 20 kill games. And then the players that have already been existing, they're all getting paired up against Diamond and Pred players, which not all of those players are great, but a majority of them are great. They do know the map, they know the tactics, the strategies. They are already 3-man stacks. So you're going up against a pre-made team that's all in a party. They're all communicating A1. They know what weapons they're good with. They know who's good with what. They know what legend they can and they don't know how to use correctly. So this is kind of why skill-based matchmaking is broken. It's honestly affecting Apex on a bigger scale that I will go into it maybe in another video. I honestly don't even want to at this point. Also, for Season 4, I think it would benefit if we're able to choose what map we play on. And by that I mean, in the loading screen, that we all get to vote. Each squad gets to vote. Each member of the squad will get to vote, whether each vote counts different or whether it goes by the majority of the vote counts as one vote. I think this is great because it could put, Kings Canyon or World's Edge. What map do you want to play on? Me personally, I like both maps, but the fact that Kings Canyon is so nostalgic, and it really is a map more of like close quarter combat, so it really does test your skill to be able to get out of a building, climb it, get the high ground quick, reload, heal, run, do that whole shenanigans. Where on World's Edge it's a little bit more open. You kind of do rely on teammates, because if you're in an open area trying to heal, you expect your teammates to push the guy that's trying to push you so you can heal and you can get back into the battle and you could 3-stack that one guy. So I feel like voting on what map we get to play on would really benefit Apex, and it would allow the old players to revisit Kings Canyon, and it would show the new players what they missed out on, and force them to learn a new map instead of just World's Edge. And this isn't just a Season 4 prediction, this is more way ahead in the season, but I have a feeling they're going to do the same thing they did to Kings Canyon. They're going to upgrade World's Edge certain areas and do town takeovers, and then they're either going to reintroduce a new map or they're going to take us to Kings Canyon, and it's going to be completely different. As you guys know, the Leviathans were on the map, we had dragons, etc., and I'm sure the map will have changed completely. Areas will be destroyed and we will have a whole new map in a sense. So that's my prediction on what Respawn is doing at the moment. Another thing I really would like in Season 4, if Respawn starts to really tell us more about the lore of Apex, how the games are really run. Because if you guys know, in the Winter Express mode, Octane says something about a respawn chamber. So that does hint that legends never really do die. They do go to a respawn chamber, which is how they're able to continuously come back to the games for the next season. So that's something that I wish Respawn would get more into it, because personally I love the trailers for the new season, for the modes, for everything. I love the time that's put, the editing, the animation. I just love all of it because it really shows the characters, their personalities, and that's something that I just enjoy because I like to see my main characters the way they are, to see if they're good people or if they're villains. It's just things that I'm into. So it's something I'm looking forward to in season 4, to see the trailer, see how World's Edge is gonna look, the new legend we're gonna get, and if the season 4 is gonna be dark, how I predict that it's gonna be a very dark season, as I predict we will be getting the Revenant. Lastly, well, not lastly, I have a couple more things to say, but I feel like we do need better skins for certain legends, because let's face it, Wraith has some of the coolest skins like ever. Lifeline has a lot of dope skins. Path has a couple good skins too. Gibby has some nice skins. Bloodhound has some sick skins. But there's certain legends that, they feel like they're lacking. Crypto has dope skins, but Mirage doesn't really have that good of skins. Watson has good skins. Yeah, but let's face it, not a lot of people really play Watson. Bangalore, she could really use better skins. Caustic could use better skins. I just feel like they have favoritism over certain legends, so I feel like we really do need way more skins in season 4. And the battle pass in season 4 has to include a little bit more, as each season it is including more things. But season 4 definitely needs to add more things that are, quote unquote free when you buy the battle pass. They just need to add a couple cooler stuff. We also need new badges for season 4. I cannot stress this enough, and I say this mostly for the big pro players that do drop 30 and 6k kills, Daltouche and all of them. They need new badges, dude. You guys need to add badges for those high tier players that dominate the game, because I see a lot of people with 20 badges every now and then. So seeing somebody with a 30 kill badge, that definitely will spark my interest in the kind of player they are, and I'll definitely, even if I die, I will probably spectate them just to see how they play so I can learn. And another thing, in ranked, the point system needs to change a bit, due to the fact that I find myself doing 1,000 something damage in ranked, or getting a lot of assist. So what I mean by that is that for every 1,000 damage we do in ranked, we should be able to get 10 points. So, if we do 2k or 3k, we got 30 points right there stacked up. And the limit on kills and ranked, it should be bumped up, by, I don't know if by rank, or it should just be bumped up in general to, I don't know, 10 kills. I think 10 kills is a safe number in ranked. If you get over 10 kills, then you're obviously very ahead of the level that you're at. Another thing is, the assist, it should be bumped up to, not 5 or 10, it should be bumped up to like 15, because let's face it, sometimes we do get an excessive amount of assist in ranked, and it sucks because everything does have a limit in ranked at the moment. So lastly, I feel like there are certain things that shouldn't be, given in Apex packs or purchased, like kill quips, things of that nature. I feel like it's kind of useless. It's better to just make challenges so we can unlock them. Just like I feel like they should add skins that we can unlock through challenges, or not just skins for characters, but for guns. And I have this weird idea that I wish we could put a custom, reticule on the sites. A reticule that we could, customize per site or use all around on the sites. It's just something that I like that Call of Duty always added. I felt like it was something really cool. And lastly, it would be cool if we could customize our barrels on the gun, like the colors of the barrels, because they're always the same. The guns have cool skins, but the barrels are just they're pretty much bare naked. I just think that's something cool that I would like to do. Well, that's it, guys. That's everything for Season 4 of Apex Legends. Those are my suggestions, things that I would like to see implemented into the game. Definitely more game modes. That's number one. But without further ado, guys, it's your boy Lucky. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification if you like the video. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'm out.